Hi Flosstube, it's Stitching Joanne here for Flosstube video number 86 on January the 4th, 2019. So the usual drill, finishes, whips and haul. So the first thing finish that I have to show you is my Mill Hill pine cone. This has been my favourite Mill Hill kit since I heard about Mill Hill, and it's got 3 big chunky beads on. Ooh. So I'm probably going to back it with felt like the rest of my Mill Hills. The next 2 finishes are pictures. So the first one was a little pillow I made for a work colleague, which I'll insert here. And the other thing is the advent stockings that I was making last time, which I'll insert here. I showed you that I'd done a paint by numbers last time, and my brother-in-law made like a frame thing for it, which is here. It's like a canvas frame thing. So that's it, all framed. So I need to find out, work out where I want to hang it. The thing I've mostly been working on is Fairy Moon by Mirabilia. This is a picture of what it looked like last time. And this is what it looks like now. So as you can see, I've done a million tons of it. I think I just done this bit. So I've come down and did like the whole outline of the, well, this section. And then I tried to do the darker colours first, and then at the minute I'm just filling in the white. Down here I thought I would these like cross things, I thought I would fill them in at the bottom just there, so I could just do white mindlessly, but it's a bit weird because it's pretty much the same colour. Well, not weird, but like it's quite a lot of effort, like remembering that you have to stop to put these crosses, and then they're the same colour anyway. They're not the same colour. What am I talking about? It's one strand of white and one strand of a very pale purple. So that's that. I was trying to finish all of this colour here, but I ran out. So that's going to continue down here, and then the dress actually still has to come out here. So I've still got like quite a bit of the dress left really. So that is Fairy Moon, stitched 2/2 on 32 count. April linen in Twilight Shadows by Crafty Kitten. It's more purple than it's showing. It's like blue with purple bits on. So that is she. I can't remember whether I'd done the skin or not. I think I might have. So my goal on that is to finish the dress before I move on to something else. The last thing another thing I showed in my last video was the Indian paintbrush, which is a shawl by Wayfaring Designs. Trying not to bang the needles, but they just do weird things. So last time I showed you, I was on this garter section. Not very light. So I was on this garter section, but since then I've done some of this beading section, which is something like, I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know. It's four rows with the beads, not all the rows of beads, but anyway. So I've only got to do that amount again before I finish that beading section, which will be good, because then it will soon be, well, I'll sort of be on the home stretch then. That's in Mirabilia lace in the colour burgundy. Okay. I got a stitchy present for Christmas. The Ballerina Beauty Dimensions Gold Collection kit, which I've wanted forever. Finally got it, so I started that. It's just a zippy mesh zip bag thing. Look, tell the thread. Oh, I dropped some. It's mostly like purples and blues. You can't, it's too dark in here to see. So I am currently here. I know I've nearly finished, can you believe it? So the design is 14 inches square. The bit I'm on at the minute is half cross with 4 strands. So I've got 4 different colours there, I think. Dark blue, pale blue, a purpley colour, and then a purple and blue blended. I think it's 18 count white Ada, and it was very stiff, so that's why it's all crinkly, because I've been like crinkling it to try and make it softer. That is that. Don't lose the thread. So am I on to haul? I think, well, you know I do reviews, well, it's called reviews, but really it's blog post for Minerva Crafts, and I've been sent this flowery jersey fabric. So it's navy with orange and red and blue and white flowers on. The other side is white, so it's not massively stretchy. Well, it's a bit. So what I'm going to do with that is the Tilly and the Buttons Bettine dress. I've never sewn with jersey before, and I know it's meant to be a little bit tricky. So I only have a normal sewing machine, so I'll be doing zigzag stitch for the seams. But I need to get some jersey needles for the sewing machine. Ideally you're supposed to get a walk-in foot, but they're like £15. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll just have to see how it goes. I can test it. I can test the stitching on the fabric, and if it's terrible, then I'll have to rethink how I will tackle that. So a couple of hauly items. Not paid a lot for these. They're both by the Drawn Thread. So the first one is the Wildflower Garden. And it came with, I'm assuming these are the threads for it. It came with this bundle, this, and these yellow beads with a little heart charm. It also came with these, but these aren't listed in the pattern, so I don't think that's anything to do with it. The next Drawn Thread chart I got was Apple Blossom Sampler, because I loved the bird on it and the white, like the white on the dark fabric, and like the wiggly tree thing. So it calls for 3 colours of needlepoint ink silk and 6 dinky dyes. I do not have any of these, so I'm just going to look where they appear in the chart, and if I want the effect, then I'll buy them, but I'm probably not going to, because the letters sort of, I think the thread is like a white to pink thread, so I'll probably get that, but the rest of it I'm not too worried about it being variegated. But obviously I think needlepoint ink silks aren't variegated anyway. And then you've probably seen a few Flosstubers talking about these. Can't remember what it's called now. Is it Fat Quarter Shop? Fat Quarter Shop have sent me these 2 charts to review. They actually have their own review of these on their YouTube channel. So I've had a look at them. They're not my thing, so I won't be stitching them. But so Happy Farm Girl. So it tells you the stitch count, which is handy, the finish size on 14 or 28 count, what fabric they stitched it on, and then they suggest a similar linen that you could use if you wanted to do it on linen. It tells you how many strands to use. It does say to use 2 strands for the back stitch. I think that's just her smiley smile. And then it says it was custom framed and what size the opening of the frame is. So that's a lot of really useful information. It tells you to cut the fabric bigger than the design, how to find the centre, how to do cross stitch and how to do back stitch. It is a colour chart, but it does have symbols within the colours, so that's good. They I believe they do their own floss called Orifloss. So they've got it listed in Orifloss and DMC. So you can convert it. And then it's got the same information on the back, the colours that you need and the fabric you need. It's on good quality paper, it's like shiny. So it's Laurie Holt of Beating My Bonnet Company. Just going to look at how this one's laid out, because this is like more of a patchwork quilty type thing. So it's got the same basic information. But it's also got instructions on how to make it into a pillow. So you need 2 rectangles this size, 2 this size, 2 this size. What size the piece of stitching needs to be, 10.5 inches. Colour chart. They told you as well what fabric they used, so you can get exactly the same so it's under itsoemma.com, the It's So Emma Stitchery. So with these I'll either donate them to charity or do a giveaway. If you'd be interested in either of these charts, let me know in the comments below. You should also get so-and-so gift vouchers for Christmas. So I've ordered Mirabilia Spring Topiary Garden, which I'll be starting and selling with Tina Simply in Stitches in the October 2019 retreat. And I've also ordered the Drawn Thread, I think it's the Drawn Thread Winter Garden, and the Smoky Pearl fabric that goes with. So I'm excited to get that. Obviously they're behind on orders because of the holidays, so I'm not sure when I'll get that. But before when I do. So I've been enjoying Jessie Marie's and Michelle's Bendy Stitches whip braid, and I hope more of you do whip braids. I might do one, but I've only got 6 whips, so it'll be a bit short. Okay, so it's Friday today, so you might be watching this at the weekend, so have a nice weekend and keep stitching and keep posting your pictures online so that I can draw all over them. Okay, thanks then, bye.